Thank you for coming to see the tour of the USS Cod that I took way back in 2005. This will be going up at my wardocumentaries.info website, presently redirected at the War Documentaries YouTube website. To find out information about this vessel, go to usscod.org, as well as there's ample information on Wikipedia. The USS Cod is a Gato-class diesel-electric submarine. It was built by the Electric Boat Company of Groton, Connecticut, commissioned on the 21st of June, 1943, and decommissioned on the 21st of June, 1954. The tour I was on was self-guided, but there were points during the tour where men who had served on Gato-class submarines during the Second World War were available to answer questions. One thing I noted there, and I believe it was the Mark 14 torpedo. That was a torpedo during the Second World War, Americans used, that had some deficiencies. From what I understand and what I saw, it tended to run about 10 feet deeper than it was set. The magnetic exploder often caused premature firing. Contact exploder often failed, and it tended to run circular and failed to run straight. So that's on display there. Its first patrol sent it to Brisbane, Australia in October of 1943 to prepare for her first war patrol. She sailed from there 20 days later, penetrating South China Sea. She contacted few targets and launched an attack only once. Her second patrol from February 1944 to March 1944, it put her in the patrol in the South China Sea, off Java and off the Halmahera. On the 16th of February, she surfaced to sink a sampan by gunfire, and on the 23rd of February, torpedoed a Japanese merchantman. Her third patrol ran from March 1944 to June 1944 after a refitting at Fremantle. The Cod sailed to the Sulu Sea and the South China Sea off Luzon for her third war patrol. She attacked and heavily escorted convoy of 32 ships and sank the destroyer Karukeya and a cargo merchantman as well. The Cod was armed with 10 21-inch torpedo tubes, 50 caliber gun, a 40 millimeter Bofor, and a 20 millimeter Oerlikon cannon. The radio room, of course, was very interesting. You look at the technology of then compared to now. That's me coming in many years ago to visit it. I found it a very fascinating tour. I've always been a bit of a war buff, and some of the technology, and to see this was my first submarine to be on. It was quite exciting. Thanks to a group of Cleveland residents who formed the Cleveland Coordinating Committee to Save Cod, Inc., with the goal of preserving the ship as a memorial, in 1976 January, the U.S. Navy gave guardianship of the submarine to the group. Cod opened for public tours as a floating memorial on 1 May 1976, and in 1986 the U.S. Department of the Interior designated the Cod a National Historic Landmark. I hope you've enjoyed our video today and some of the pictures I took of the Cod while I was there in 2005. Please visit wardocumentaries.info for many more of our great videos.